Hello, hello. It might take. Yep, it likes to take a second to show the game whenever I show the game. But hello, happy Friday. We didn't stream yesterday. I was going to. This was going to be yesterday's stream, but things. A lot more happened than I expected to happen. Both good and bad. And I could have started at the 8 p.m. time, but then I was kind of like, work's just put me in kind of a foul mood this week. So, and I wasn't at the top of my game yesterday, so I was kind of like, I already said stream was iffy tonight anyway. We're just gonna take a good old mental health break and get our head back in the game and screwed back on right, and then we'll just come back Friday. Truth be told, I'm still a little grumpy today, which I'll rant a little bit about work really quick. I do like my job. I'm gonna preface this by saying that, like, compared to like a lot of other jobs I've worked, this is a pretty nice job. I enjoy it, a lot of it. However, there is one task they like to assign me sometimes that I do not like so much, and that is answering our bulk emails. Basically, we have certain agencies that are so big they have a special agreement where they can send us bulk emails for approval. And we usually, like, my team will rotate out who works on them. But basically before my vacation, I was basically in a hell month where just because of like everyone else taking their absences and everything, I had to basically work on them 3 weeks back to back. But which I powered through because I was kind of like, you know what? That's fair. I'm taking a vacation soon. Like, I'll just power through these 3 weeks and I'll get a nice long break when I come back, right? Right? Yeah, did not happen. They immediately put me back on emails this week. So that was already kind of like, okay, I guess I'll just go back to emails right away when I come back. That's fine. I've done them for like 5 weeks now in the past 2 months, as opposed to like everyone else who's done like maybe one. But that's fine. I'm not gonna complain. However, point of contention the second is one of the tricky things about the thing with these emails is the reason we have the agreement is because they're priority. They're supposed to be resolved same day. There is one little problem with resolving them same day though, and that's because of certain system flags that can come up. Now, the good news is these flags can also be resolved same day. The bad news is my team cannot clear said flags. We actually have to rely on other people to clear said flags on a different team. And that's kind of where my frustration this week came in. Oh, that was weird. I could have sworn a spin there for a second. But that's kind of where my frustration this week came into play. Because, oh man. They're training a couple other people on that new team, which is fine. Everyone's new, that I understand. However, one of the people on this team was kind of an indignant person where, like, basically there are multiple things I need to flag so I can do my processing. And they were not flagging everything. They were flagging one out of, like, 4 things they need to flag. And, of course, when I can't do my processing and they're marking it as finished, I now have to go reach out to them to be like, hey, this is not actually finished. You've missed this and that. And then they got very indignant, like, and basically it was a different excuse every time. Like, one it was like, oh, well, this will take overnight processing. Oh, well, my access system has been temporarily disabled. Oh, well, I actually don't have access to that system. Like, basically something different every single time. And on the one hand, I'm kind of like, well, sure, but like, you're in training, but also you kind of keep reusing some of the same excuses. And the point of frustration too is, like, I know the processes they need to go through, I just can't actually do them because of my own permissions. So I know, like, half of what the excuses they gave me are actually not applicable, like, at all, in the slightest. I already know that, like, half of the things they've told me throughout this week were just kind of like, yeah, okay, man. I mean, I did my due diligence. I reached out to my need to. I let my manager know, but it was still very frustrating because a lot of these same-day processing I was supposed to be able to do, I could not get done. And this turned into a cascading problem as the week went on because here's the thing. We all know in my company, like, everything that's going on internally. These insurance agents who are sending in these requests do not know. So what's happening is they're sending in a request to get it processed same day. We don't get it processed same day. So their assumption is, oh, well, maybe they didn't get the request. So what happens is they then merge the previous day's request with the next day's request. Which then proceeds to create additional work for me because now I need to go pick through this newer request, pick out the ones I already have gotten a chance to process. I just haven't been able to send back because I've been waiting on other parts. It just kind of like, it basically like took a lot of my time that shouldn't have been needed. It was very frustrating, basically, is the long and short of it. But you know what? The week's over, and I am not on emails again until first week of September, which is, let me double check that. The 31st, so I get to enjoy 3 weeks of not looking at those emails at all. Yippee! I wish I would have been when I came back from my break, but whatever. Whatever. I'm not going to stress it. I cleaned out my inbox today by some miracle, so you know what? I'm going to ride that high. So anyway, with that rant out of the way, let's play the frickin' game, eh? I mean, I think we were here. I know we were in like a sewery area. I also forgot I had this huge heckin' like flamethrower lance now, so I'm excited to play around with this a little bit. And if it doesn't feel good, I mean, I have other advanced weapons I can play around with, so that won't be so bad. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, because it has been a minute. Oh, I love how big it looks. Oh, charge attack too. I do want to play around with this weapon a little bit. It's been a while since I've gotten to play around with a new toy. Because I feel there's some fun that can be had here. It'd be neat if it had more reach, though. Also, it does have a little bit of a wind-up. I actually am curious. What do we have going on down here? It's definitely going to be an ambush. I know I hear someone skulking about. Or maybe not. Goddard's art supplies. Expensive art supplies. I mean, site the painter dreamt. Oh, the blind painter. I remember where she is. Assuming she hasn't moved. I actually think I'm going to... You know what? Before we commit to this, I'm going to go cash that in really quick if she's still where I left her. Because I believe she was at the tram station to even get to this area. I'm trying to think. Ooh, it even marks it. That is very handy. I always forget they mark your little turn-ins, so... On the one hand, like... It is a little hand-holdy, but on the other, I do appreciate that. Question is, she isn't a vendor or anything, so I wonder what happens if I give her these.
Those steps. I remember you. You're the one who helped me with my painting. Is something the matter?
Yeah, I found some
What
stuff.
have you there? I smell ink, turpentine, and oil paint. You found my art supplies.
Sure did.
I thought these gone forever when I lost them. And to think, a stranger would bring them back to me. Thank you. It's as if you've gifted me the light that I seek.
I mean, it's not that deep, it's just...
I can finally follow the path and complete my painting. My masterpiece. I have very little to give in return, but have this as a token of my gratitude.
Oh, I mean, hey, it's something, ma'am.
Now.
Okay, maybe we check in on her later? That's sweet. I feel like I did it good. And I love when I get the feeling of doing a good, because it's just that nice serotonin of, I don't know, I just like helping people. I'm a people pleaser, which is both a good and a bad thing. It's good because I do enjoy seeing people happy, but it's bad because it does sometimes kind of tend to stress me out and do very rash things when I can't make people happy, so... It is interesting because the tick rate on the flamethrower isn't the highest. So there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve where to properly utilize it. Yeah, do these guys explode? I don't remember. Okay, it looks like he doesn't, but that might just be because it's set on fire. Hello? Hello? There's a lot going on down there. I don't like any of it, but... Seems to unlock a shortcut here along. I'm totally expecting one of these guys to drop down on me. There's a lot going on here. I don't think I like any of it. Alright, these are frosty boys. Okay, looks like I should be able to bait him. Ooh, that was almost fatal. Shouldn't rely on the lock on too much if I can avoid it. Okay, so this definitely isn't like a big bonk weapon, but I'm seeing the appeal. I think there's some fun. That was you. Hey, man. Well, if you're making all that noise, be respectful. There are people sleeping in this room. This is just a big old hotel bed chamber. Yep, nothing bad happens in here. There's a bunch of people trying to sleep. Wow, this thing got blitzes through sharpness, though. I've already lost that much sharpness on it. I feel one of these guys might pop out to say hi. Oh, yep. Ooh. Busy neighborhood. Okay, so there is a little bit of a pause on ending it. And that's good to know. So you can't just like direct cancel the flamethrower ticks. You have to... Oh, hello. That was a little rude, man. Okay, nobody else. So far, life isn't too... That's diabolical. I can already tell I'm gonna hate what I'm about to have to do. So you have a lot of loot. There's gonna be somebody over to the left, I guarantee it. Yeah, he might start spitting stuff at me. Well, there's anyone who might drop down to say hi. Okay, that's where I was, so I guess the players probably need to find a good place to drop down to that room. This high up might kill me, though, so I don't think... Well, maybe it won't. Oh, although I feel dropping down the middle of all that is a terrible idea, so... Yeah, we're probably nearing the... Oh, there's a ladder. Well, that does ease symptoms, but... Ease symptoms? What am I talking about? Okay, no being around the bush, though. We're definitely... Yep, we're getting your attention, alright. Ooh, you guarded something very valuable, though. Worthy of my time. Okay, this is gonna be... Well, there's somebody stomping around down there, too. Well, this is kind of rude, man. Just gotta shake the ice off. Alright, how do we approach this? The big boy is definitely gonna be a problem we have to contend with. I guess we kind of have to drop down here, huh? Actually, can I get him through the wall here? Oh. Yep, but he can get me back, get me in return. Oh, yeah, we should probably, bugger on out of here. Whoop. Nope. Where am I? Whoop. Okay. Maybe we should take the ladder down, though. Because I feel like it'll probably be in my best interest to have the full room to work with. Oh, but we don't even have the shortcut yet, so we gotta... Ooh. Well, it's not that bad of a wall, but there's just quite a few enemies we have to deal with. Yeah, this thing, like, tears through... Oh, whoop, was not paying attention. This thing, like, tears through durability. Actually, I probably been a little bit more careful with that, but alright, let's see. Not what I meant to do, actually. In all honesty. Oh, nope. Oh, my bun's doing the thing. My shoulder bun's doing the thing. The thing it likes to do that makes me mad. Oh, I didn't realize he had a syringe. Jeez, freaking Edward Scissorhands over here. Well, that's sloppy. That was also because I was trying to rush that a little bit, which I really shouldn't have. So that's kind of on me too. At least having the better Fable passive regen is pretty nice. That's why we're slowly, methodically going through here. Ooh, okay. I mean, not the best use of my Fable, but I really didn't feel like dealing with what that man was about to do. Because I do remember having a very poopy time finding those boys earlier in the game. That is the best option here. Ooh. Boy, am I glad you whiffed your move. Ooh, I could actually get a lot of... Well, this is fine. They're all kind of stacked up. Okay, so this is actually kind of nice for area, clusters of enemies, though. I mean, I typically don't want them to cluster up like that, but you know, the option exists. Okay, so I can maybe. Yeah, there are definitely aspects of this weapon that are a little clunky, but I'm feeling now I'm kind of playing around with it a bit. And he's gonna be coming in soon, so maybe. Okay, let me just make sure there's no other minor loot I want to pick up. I'm also sharpen this up just to be safe. I could also unlock the shortcut, which I'm pretty sure is right here. Hello? No? Okay. Yeah, let's actually grab this. That way I don't have to, like, run back as much. Ooh, that looks ominous. Too bad we're not going that way quite yet. I have more goodies I wish to grab. Also, I hope you guys up there don't come down and say hi. Doesn't look like they're gonna. Ow. You suck, dude. I'm realizing this might not be the best, the best weapon to use against this man, though. Although it does do decent. I'm actually gonna do this. Ah, that. Oh, I still got it though. Okay. No messing around though. Oh wait, it's gone. It's gone. Okay. It's a little dire. Yeah, that's about how that deserved to go. I did not show that man the level of respect I needed to. Also, I'm fighting with a weapon I'm not. This might not be a great weapon to fight him with too, because it is very much like a commitment kind of weapon. Like, I think this is a fine weapon for throwing down with like trash enemies, but like, maybe we'll go back to the steel blade cutter. I haven't really picked up any other advanced weapons, have I? Because I have the welder blade, and that's a fun weapon. A fun enough one. But I think it's like the only new advanced toy we've gotten so far. Yeah, it seems that way. Oh wait, no, I think I did get one more, right? No, that's not what I thought it was. Okay. I will say I think it's like kind of like my big gripe with the advanced weapons in this run is feels like I don't have a lot of toys I can play around with. Because I do remember my first playthrough, I had a lot of weapons I could like play around with, but this one doesn't seem to give me like a whole lot of flexibility. I'm actually gonna pick you off because I feel like you're gonna be a problem. That was a little bit of lag that I wasn't. Ooh, yeah. It's not liking something about this area because I'm getting these like weird little spikes of lag, and I'm not overly keen on that. At least I can kind of pick these guys off with a puppet string. I'm feeling like spots of lag here in specific. I don't know if it's like, which is weird because I wasn't getting like lag in this game before, so I don't know if it's got like something to do with this area or. Whoop! Almost got the jump on me, you little scamp. If I didn't get a good angle on this man. Oh yeah, this will work actually. Okay, it doesn't seem to notice me quite yet. I'll even get the trash mobs out of here. Is he coming? No, he's not coming quite yet. The noise he's making are kind of scary, though. I'm surprised I actually didn't finish you off. You're a more durable fellow than I thought. do need to mind my health, though. This boy does hit like a tank. Let's see if we can get a good... Okay, yep, that'll help. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to my health. I was not paying attention to my health. Actually, even wondering if maybe... No, the black steel color is fine. I just need to be more attentive to that funny red bar at the top of my screen. Again, I'm pretty sure... I don't know if he'll follow me all the... Oh, I forgot these guys have, like, mega stagger resistance, though. Or poise. I don't know why I keep saying stagger resist, because stagger actually is a mechanic in the game, and I don't even stagger those boys. No, at least the fire finished them off. One thing I'm also noticing that's interesting about a lot of the enemies in this area is the puppet string is not doing me a whole lot of good here. Also noticing that's usually when the lag is picking up now and I'm like kind of paying attention to it is... For some reason it's really not liking me using the puppet string in this particular... Hello. Oh, hello. Yeah, that was kind of messed up, man. I forgot being frozen slows my attack speed. That's actually kind of poopy. Alright, yeah, every time I use a puppet string I get like lag here. I wonder if that's like specific to this area, because I don't remember having a whole lot of trouble with the puppet string last time. Doesn't look like he's on the way. Oh, hello. Took my eyes off you for a second. You were like right on top of me. Finally, not a very threatening enemy until you take your eyes off them. I'm trying to heal. I don't really need to, but these guys do a very concerning amount of damage. I'm very lucky that staggered him, actually. Ooh, okay. Oh, of course it were off before the final hit. Why wouldn't it? Ow. I shouldn't have gotten greedy for the extra attack. But I did. You know, it's funny too, because this guy probably isn't even guarding anything that special, but I do want it. Also, Lord knows I'm probably going to run to like a stronger variant of this guy later on anyway, so... Getting cozier fighting him is probably not the worst idea. I didn't even notice the board here. They're like drawing the carcass enemies. I guess this is like them doing their like initial research on the carcasses given the timeline. Just don't get frozen. There we go. That's gotta be like an embarrassing way to die, actually, is you're like getting ready to like fire off your first attack to engage a new enemy, and then it's just, nope, it's in vain. I'm actually gonna do this. He tried to kick me. That's rude. Yeah, something about this area just doesn't like me using the puppet string. Like, at all. Okay. Okay, I can probably come slap you. Yes, and your friend only realized too late. It's kind of fun that they do have variants of some of the existing carcass enemies, at least. They could have just kept it as like the bog standard grabby boys, but I'm actually impressed you're not like noticing any of what's going. I gave that to you, and you whiffed that so bad. You should be embarrassed. Okay, we took like no damage. If I... Ooh, we can actually probably still get a good, like, the jump on him, though. Okay, that didn't go as beautifully as last time, but that's okay. Ooh, okay. Didn't quite get the timing on that I thought I would. Ooh, and of course I went for my stamina, so... Oh, nope. Ooh. I'm really not used to the timing on those attacks yet, still. It's like there's just like enough of a delay on them. It's not like a bad or like unmanageable delay. Oh, what the? I wasn't even touching my button. My hand was literally off my controller there. You know, let's actually do a slight change of tactics. This will be less damage per hit, but it will be a lot friendlier for weaving in and out. Ooh, okay, maybe... We'll have to get used to using the sucker again, though. That's kind of the other drawback to that. But it has been since I use a good old reliable stabby boy, so... This actually may make clearing this room out a little bit more of a process. Okay, it really doesn't like me using the puppet string in this room. And specifically in this room, it's weird. Like, every time I use the string here, it just really tanks my frames. It is good for keeping pressure on these. Whoop, nope. Ooh, okay. Well, I got him at least. Ooh. Yeah, it's like specifically using the puppet string. Something about how the puppet string interacts with this area is not great. Actually, we're quick with some of these guys. Okay, maybe the Salamander Dagger is not going to do us a lot of good here. I don't know, though. I feel like I'm giving up on before I give a fair chance on this guy. It does still have, like, decent fire build-up. Oh wow, I can just knock this man around, okay. Oh, I whiffed. this isn't quite playing out the way I hoped it would. Okay, let's see. How good is your pathing? Good enough that you know you can't. Okay. That might actually not be a bad time to go in. Ooh, that has a lot more reach than you expect it to. Definitely help a lot if I wasn't getting stuck on terrain. Ugh. Okay, the dagger situation is not going too great. Hold on, I'm gonna give you some personal space for a bit. We're reevaluating things. I don't think the dagger's the play here. Back to good old reliable. Ooh. Yeah, it's definitely something to do with the puppet string, because ugh. Oh, the shoulder charge is new. I remember him doing that. Okay, slow and steady. Well, I thought I could go in there, but I thought so wrong. There we go. Okay, that was worth it. Quartz is always worth it. That's like almost all my stuff gone, though. Oh yeah, we also got another good victory prize, which is the Technician's Genius Master's Pocket Watch. Oh, a high price. Okay, so that's another one of those sellable items. Okay. So all that was just for quartz and some money. Well, I do have enough ergo to level. And I don't know what lies ahead, so I'm actually going to do the coward's play and run back to the bonfire really quick. We'll get a level, and then we'll push onward. Eventide Hotel Crot. Oh. Well, hold on, I'm gonna level up really quick. What is the play I want to make here, actually? More stamina would help me, actually, quite a bit. It would take vigor to 20. And then it looks like we can actually drop his pocket watch off our boy, so. Ugh. The boy I was running around ranting about work at earlier, so I apologize for that. We can probably make it up to him with some nice, good money. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just spinning out words. Hello.
Oh. Do you know the first workshop techs were master horologists, clockmakers from foreign lands? Their watches are as intricate as automated puppets. Isn't it just marvelous? My duty as a collector is to preserve these youthful passions of the greats. I would pay handsomely for this watch, if you are willing to sell it.
I'll buy it at a high price. Well, that's a lot of money, actually. Dear God. Dear Lord. So much money. Actually, I might as well sell what I got, because I do have quite a bit on me. Actually, yeah, when was the last time I made a proper store trip, actually? Dear Lord. I feel that the Gemini thing would be good for farming, but also... Yeah, I think that'll go. This actually gives me 2 more levels. Ooh, I can slap a quartz in. Do I want to get an upgrade, like upgrade a skill, or unlock a new thing? Is the question. It is kind of fun having this like flexibility in the quartz now. How you can actually like kind of view what you have and haven't upgraded. Pretty nice. That might not be a bad idea. Fine to get some more utility. What do I want to get in this slot? I could also get an ability type. That could be handy, actually. I will do that, actually. I like the sound of that. Because I've slowly been getting better at my perfect gardening again. Okay. Alright, it's me, your boy, back at it again, going back to the sewer lab. I mean, it's technically in Elixir Research Zone, but we know what they're doing down there. They're just being a bunch of freaks like the alchemists usually are known to do. You know, it's crazy, too, that this unlocked one did, because I just realized I still have a whole honking area to go through after I'm done with the DLC. Or I could do that before I even finish the DLC. I have no idea what the last boss of this DLC is going to be like, so... I think we're gonna ignore him this time. I could have leveled up a couple times. Hopefully that decision not to doesn't come back to bite me.
I think our test subject is behind that door. Where else could it be? Nerves of steel, buddy. Right now, let's show this overseer who it's dealing with.
I would be on board that Gemini, but I just realized I have enough money to level up twice, and well, that's a little too enticing to throw away, you know. Yeah. Take vigor to 20. It was a bit more stamina to work with. What do I have equipped right now? Puppet Destroyer. That actually doesn't do me a whole lot good. Sounds like that might be a carcass enemy, so we'll equip that. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine, yeah. Didn't expect to get a couple of the +1 amulets already, too. That's kind of fun. Oh boy. Man, this is a boss I've ever seen a boss door. Oh, what the? Oh. Guess I want to request cooperation from the tracker. Okay, big delay on those. I just realized he's got like a head in a jar there. Ooh, okay. Man's got some schmoves. I'm assuming the horn from the tracker summons a tracker to help me. Although I feel at least so far this isn't an unmanageable boss, so we'll keep trying for a little bit. No, it's a pretty quick run back too. Very uneventful too, which is very generous of them. Okay, it's not like the quickest run back, but it's not the longest I've done either. He's got some weird timings on his attacks I'm going to have to get used to. Ooh, okay, that's a little mean-spirited, man. feel once I can get his timings down, this won't be so bad. I didn't expect to stagger already. Okay, this isn't the cleanest, but that's okay. We're still learning. And the giant bone axe is kind of cool, though. Oh. Once again, was not prepared for a stagger. Okay, he's mad now. He definitely has a different face, but I can't get a great look at it from here. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize he had hail. Oh, that's, yeah. Okay. Didn't realize that was your game. Hmm. He got a lot more aggressive after that phase change. He also entered that very quickly. Because usually, like, the rule of thumb with the boss, I guess it's, like, cool how they kind of mix it up. Because, like, usually a boss won't enter his, like, second phase until, like, you get to, like, have health. That was, like, he lost, like, maybe, like, a quarter to a third. So he went into that second phase pretty quick. He is, interestingly, very easy to stagger in this first part, though, so... Okay. Ooh. Interesting delay on that. Slowly getting the parry timings. Mad now. It is nice that you can parry that, because that is the thing he killed with last time. But he definitely didn't do that last time, though. That's a new one. Ah, yes. Absolute berserk multi-hit combos, the bane of my existence. I know for a fact there's actually a, like, not like the next main story boss, but like the boss. Well, no, I think it is the next main story boss, actually. Well, maybe base game. I'll just say base game. The next base game boss I know has like a multi-hit combo that usually gets me pretty bad, so. That when we do eventually get that boss, I know I'll be stuck on her for a very, very long time, so. It's always the attacks that have a very long delay. Ooh, ow. It is nice, because once you get the timing for like the parries and staggers down, ooh. I should probably watch my mouth. Still lagging with the puppet string though. Calm down. That was a long combo, dear lord. Kind of a slower one, though. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Oh, nope, I'm dead. That stings too, because like you just with that you still have to go through the entire animation. Oh, I just got a good look at his face. He's got like a weird eye thing going on. I don't like that. Yeah, definitely. I was kind of considering the idea of playing with a flamethrower, but I don't think that'll be very good here. Or maybe it will be. I don't know. Well, maybe not, because I feel like I would genuinely have to like take like full advantage of his openings, and that does have a slight wind up on it. And if he catches me with my pants down while I'm channeling it, that would be really bad. So yeah, no, it's definitely not a flamethrower boss. Well, maybe a lot of the bosses wouldn't be flamethrower bosses. Oh. Oop, nope, did not parry that in time. I'm trying to be so aggressive right now and like see if I can learn, like really ingrain the parry timings. I mean, maybe I should be aggressive at the same time, because obviously you never know, right? Like if you beat up the boss enough. I mean, I'm got to. I love how I was like use the horn. It's like no. I could probably. But then now, I haven't summoned for any other boss. Why am I gonna do that now unless I have to do it for this boss? But I don't. I kind of want to for the lore too, is the thing, but that's like cheap, I feel. Oh, that's a new one. That was a one-hit attack, but ooh, wasn't ready for the shoulder tap. I keep forgetting he does a follow-up when he does that little like lunge. Ooh, okay, I thought I could go for a second heal there. That was so wrong. Ooh, nope. That was weird because. I wonder if there was like a couple different hitboxes for that one, because he didn't hit me with the blade of that one. It felt more like he hit me with the tip of the weapon. Don't fully know, but I do know I need to learn his moveset a little bit better if I'm going to best him. Well, I am kind of learning his moveset. It's just like I haven't quite gotten those timings down yet. Like, I'm getting there. It'll be dang satisfying when I do get there. Okay. Okay, I thought I could go after that, but... Ooh, okay. For now, we'll just focus on. Wow, yep, that was a terrible time to pop a string, actually. Ooh, okay, that was almost bad. I keep forgetting he does a follow-up. Nope. Should not have gone greedy for that hit. Ooh, that does a lot of damage if he hits you with that too. Ugh. Also, the fact that he phases when he does too makes me a little nervous because I'm wondering if he has like a third phase or something. Ooh, actually, maybe acid would be a good play here. I'm wondering because. Yeah, because while he doesn't really. Because honestly, I feel if we can break that weapon, that'll really limit a lot of what he can do. I mean, obviously, he's still going to hurt, but... That was bad. Do not like our guard break being broken. Oh, I always forget about the follow-up when he does that lunge. Okay, I definitely need to get used to timing with this thing, though. Because I am switching over to an inherently different weapon. He also seems to have really high stagger resistance, because I realized, like, I've been getting him to, like, roughly half health. He has not been getting staggered once. And usually with, like, every other boss, I can usually get 1 or 2 staggers off by then. Well, usually 1 stagger, but... yeah, he's gonna be a little mean on that front, it seems. Maybe I should use the horn and summon Alidoro, but, yeah. I don't need no dang help. Ugh. And the delay on his moves, it's like, it's tricky. It's like Elden Ring, like, roll catches, except it's like a parry catch. I'm kind of noticing. If that makes sense, like... It's like if you try to dodge it, I feel like that'll be easier, but then you can't parry it and get, like, the weapon durability down, and that's kind of what I'm going for. But then again, dodging in this game is a little bit more unreliable, so I don't know. Yeah, we're just going to do our typical trial and error. Oh, that is a decent start to this. Ah, damn, I remembered, but, like, I wasn't fast enough on the... Ooh. Oh, nope. Speaking of not being fast enough on the draw. It was kind of funny, too, because I didn't even realize I was this close to another boss. I figured when I stopped it, yes, I know I can use the horn. Stop reminding me I'm going to do this honorably. But, yeah, it's kind of funny, because, like, I figured I'd have, like, after I finished last one, I figured, okay, I'll have, like, a whole area to warm up in. Nope, we're going straight to a boss fight. Maybe I shouldn't use this out of the gate, but just for regression's sake. Getting some of the timing's better now, at least. Oh, he really tries to... Ooh. He really was after that one. Oh, what the... Sir, a moment to catch my breath, if you wouldn't mind. Dear Lord, he is so aggressive at this stage. Ooh, that's a little bit lame. Oh, the puppet string actually kind of saved me a bit there. Ooh. Oh, he hits so hard now. Oof. Okay. Well, we're getting that first part down a little bit better. It's just the second part that's kind of like, geez, we really gotta get it together, eh? It's a little scally. Also, honestly, I feel like the acid isn't helping me out as much. I feel we probably were better going with Old Reliable, so I think we're gonna go back to Old Reliable. I do also have the option of going to the main game at any time. Because there's a whole friggin' area we have to do in the main game. Oh, dang. I still don't know how to deal with the follow-up on that still. Oh, nope. Should have just gone after the one swing. Of course, we got so used to fighting with another weapon, now we have to remember how to fight with this one. No, the lag when I use the puppet string is so obnoxious, actually. It is interesting, too, because it feels like a lot of these enemies were kind of like... or bosses, rather, and enemies are kind of like designed with the puppet string being abused in mind. Oh, nope, dodged at a bad time there. Ooh. You know, I'll bite. They keep telling me to use the horn. I'm not gonna kill him, but I'm curious to see how much of a... I'm assuming I just slap it on, like, on my bar, right? I don't need these. Yeah, okay. So I'll just see how much of a difference it makes. I do so want to fight this man legitimately, though. So I'm not opposed to throwing.
Abomination.
Okay, he did like no damage. Okay, he's actually kind of doing like nothing, actually. Oh, hi, you were in the way there for a second. Oh. You know what? I won't kill, but out of curiosity... Ugh, I forget about the follow-up. No, he fades a lot faster, it feels like. Well, that's actually kind of a rude combo. You know, honestly, I feel like having Aladoro there made that kind of worse, actually, if I'm going to be 100% frank. He really wasn't contributing much to that. Oh, my fruit's maxed. Okay. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting to jump right into a boss fight tonight. I'm gonna grab my fruit, but maybe I'm not gonna push all the way through, but maybe I'll go back to the main game for a bit and like start on the the final area. Partially because the final area is heckin' huge. But also I might be able to get some useful resources. In fact, I think we are gonna do that. This will be like a brief detour. Well, maybe not a brief detour, but a slight detour. We'll get back to what we were doing soon enough. Now, what the? Why do I have so many notifications? I mean, so many notifications. What the? Okay. Let me see. What? All right. Golden fruit tree. I believe that will help me quite a bit. Getting more coins for my P organ doesn't sound like a bad deal either. In fact, I think there is actually like in the final area enough quartz to like fully upgrade one of the 4 quartz nodes, so actually not a terrible idea to go after that. Ooh. Alright, what is going on? They have so many notifications. Oh, I see. A bunch of people I follow are all doing a big wall collab. I see. That would explain it. Well, I guess I know I'm watching when I'm done with stream tonight. Did forget how much of a trek it is. Back to where we were, though. Alright, we go down here. I think we go down here. There's an interactable thing. Didn't it say there's an interactable thing? Or am I crazy? No, that was me getting a sliver of overheat. I see. A little scary. I mean, why didn't I unlock this area last time? Would have been a big old trek, sure, but
Hey, look! That lever resembles. Yes, it seems we can use it to call a submarine.
yeah, let's look at the lore, shall we? Oh yeah. You're all invited to the launching ceremony of Vanini Company's newest submarine, the Pistress. Come and see the Pistress's dashing dignity. Size 42.2 meters times 3.8 meters. Displacement 322 T. I have no idea what that means. Speed above water 12 knots, underwater 7 knots. Propulsion method, the Lorenzini engine and lead-acid batteries. The Pistress moves the Vanini's newest motivity organ, the Lorenzini engine, the patent product named after Mr. Vanini. The new method that generates a bigger electric output by electrically stimulating ergo. Lead-acid battery. Supplementary power. On top of that, it serves as a ballast on the bottom of a submarine. Such an innovative design. A one-time chance to take a peek in the future of crop, the seed of science. Don't miss out, come join us. Okay. Maybe I will. Also, we're about to fight a lot of human enemies. Well, actually, we're also about to fight off carcasses, so actually maybe a good old reliable get us through a little bit longer. It's gonna be like a mix of human and carcass enemies for this entire area, so I think the latter part is very human dominated, but yeah, I think like the entire first half is well, I would say like the entire first 2/3 is like a mix of humans and car. It's a big area too, by the way. Yeah, normally I keep bashing my head against the boss, but I'm gonna be honest, after a long break, that was not of this game that I was not expecting. So I do want to actually like do some progression stuff. Today, I may progress to before we go. We will do that boss first, I think. But I may progress things to the point where. Oh yeah, I forgot. It looks like a shark. That's cute. To the point where we get to the.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit. What the? Hey, it's Sophia.
Hey, girl. Yeah, I think we'll get to the first boss of this area because this area has 3 bosses.
Meeting you here. You're a clever one, so it shouldn't surprise you that the Sophia at the hotel isn't really me. My real self is on the upper part of the Abbey. I became his tool a long time ago. I have endured such pain. My soul split into pieces. Truth is, I guided you this far not to save Croft, but to save me. I felt guilty about that, but I was so elated when you answered my call. Despite it all, I thank you. My spirit and my body have lived apart for too long. Perhaps in death, they will reunite. In peace, I'll grant you my power before my spirit diminishes further. Stargazer will guide you, clever one. If you find my body, please help me find peace. My guidance ends here.
Yes, ma'am.
After images of memories rage on the seaside because of Ergo. Please, be careful.
There's also some very important lore
I can't
here.
hold out forever, but I'll support you.
Tell me about Simon.
I am the daughter of Valentinus, leader of the alchemists. Simon was my father's right-hand man. Ambition overwhelmed him, however, and he spread the petrification disease, taking countless lives. Why would he do that? I don't know. But he brings a dark world upon us. That's for certain. Stop him, however you can.
And about the meaning of the tool?
The petrification disease freezes time and memory within the afflicted body. Ergo is the purified essence of that life, trapped by the petrification disease. When I discovered that, it opened my eyes, and I was able to manipulate time using Ergo. Simon, on the other hand, is trying to use my power to fuel his ambition. I wound back your time to protect you, so you could stand against him. So stop him. Save Krot.
Well, yes. So I believe we're supposed to follow the blue stuff. Oh yeah, no, I remember now. You see these like distant things on the beach, and you run at them. I believe there's also some scattered loot. Oh wait, no, this is a wall. I remember now. Yeah, that's right. You can't go past this. It looks like it's guiding you, but it's actually a wall. I remember now. Yeah, you gotta visit each of these in turn, though.
I wanna go home. I don't wanna be here. How many sleeps till Daddy's back? 10 sleeps? 20?
Soon enough. You know he's quite busy. While you wait, why don't you meet your new friend? His name is Romeo.
Yes, nothing but a good influence, I'm sure.
Hi. Are you trained to be a stalker too? Let's practice together. Call me Lampwick.
I forget. I know Lampwick is from the Pinocchio lore. I forget about his significance, though. I think he's like a friend Pinocchio makes at like the carnival or whatever for the naughty boys.
He didn't even come to your graduation? I don't care if an old man like that kicks the bucket. Don't say that. It's nice you got any family at all. Let's start talking about this. Oh, she's here. Grab her.
Also, it's nice because you kind of get a little bit of area for each little memory view, which is kind of fun. Also, you can kind of start to see the alchemist base come into view there.
Please teach me how to use a sword. You're a legendary stalker.
Ugh, so annoying. Germany, get rid of them. I'm off.
I think there's one more. Yeah, I think it's that red one up there. I believe that's the last one, and then... Oh god, I see the dogs already. The marauding dogs. The scorpion dog. We're not going to be fighting them right away either, because there's a situation we need to address before we fight them.
My God. No. I'm sorry. I was too late. I wish I'd got here sooner. If I had known this would happen.
Okay. Here we got our new base of operations. As you can see, there are a lot of carcasses wandering around there, but we cannot... Well, not that we cannot, we should not fight them yet, because they're... You can also see those ballista. And they will be a constant problem. It is kind of... while this is kind of like annoying too, it is kind of like cool that they actually have fortified their base. Like, it genuinely feels like you're storming like a fort here. Which is something I always actually did appreciate about this area, because like it really encapsulates that feeling of, oh yeah, this is not a place we were supposed to be. Okay. I forget if these respawn or not. Well, either way, I need to give myself a little bit of breathing room. Excuse me, sir. I forget if there's like a patrolling guy here. Okay, yeah. After doing the DLC, I do feel like I overpower these guys quite a bit. Okay, I think we need to take care of you. Okay, using the puppet string now doesn't seem to cause lag. It might have just been that specific area for some reason. What the? I hate when they like obscure my vision like that, though. I'm just gonna turn the volume back down. I turned it up for like Sophia earlier, but the game's getting pretty audibly loud again. Oh yeah, those dogs that I hate. I should clear out my side. There's also a bunch of items in the front of the fort that I want to grab too, so... You know, it is low-key kind of hilarious that you can, like, kill that man and... Okay. Anyway, it is kind of funny you can, like, kill one of the guys, and his friend will just kind of sit there and let you do it. It's a little funny that they don't have, like, no self-preservation for each other. But also, this music going on right now, this is going to be present in the entire area, by the way. This is, ever-present and unending. Ooh, so said Pistrus too. I, Adriana, record for the brothers and sisters. Praise Pistrus, the one who will swallow even God. Listen, my brothers and sisters, I, Pistrus, shall tell you about ancient secrets. A star that was curious about humans pretended to be human and became one. The human saw splendor and called it an angel. Although its form was the same, its substance was different. The undying substance, the breath of metal that lives forever. That is the reason humans wished for an angel. The angel gladly shared immortality with humans. But that blessing wasn't for everyone. Yes. Equality for everyone until they surpass you. And then when they surpass you, then it's... Then they're the villains. Oh. A little too low to the ground, I see. Dang, I one-shot that puppy. Didn't expect that. Oh. Oh, hello, I didn't even notice I got your attention. Right, I think we're about to fight a big boy up there, so... I have a little bit more looting to do down here first, so we'll get to that momentarily. It's the same situation over here. I will kill them one by one, and then his friend over there just doesn't... He was even watching. He was just like, that kind of stinks. Hey, man. You, okay. Well, like I said, no self-preservation. You know, maybe I should get one of the upgrades that speeds up the grindstone grinding. I would like to pick up the big handyman without attracting the ire of the dog, but I don't know if we'll be able to do that. Well, maybe. Not what I meant to do, but it worked out. Ow. Bad puppy. Oh wow, actually destroyed that thing a lot more handily than I thought it would. Man, with how tanky everything in the DLC was, this actually is kind of a weird breath of fresh air to have enemies here that, while threatening, are not overwhelmingly strong. That is interesting. It feels like the DLC might actually even be scaled harder than base game, which is kind of interesting to think about. Maybe I should kind of push your base game a little bit more before we get back to the DLC. I do know this gate area is massive, though. We have it's also like really a final area too, because you get a little bit of everything as you go through here. It's like kind of like a nice little walked-in memory lane with a lot of the enemies. But I know before we can get into the castle proper, we have one big trial. I remember this man gave me quite a bit of issue on my first playthrough, but maybe he won't this time. We'll see. Ooh, I forgot you kind of need to watch your stamina around him, though. That is not a good time to go in for the puppet. I'm surprised that didn't hit me. Okay, that's what we needed. Yeah, he is pretty tanky. That did a lot more damage than I thought it would, actually. Alright, so this is actually important for here, because you can use it to kind of actually get around a little bit. I always thought it was a little... It opens this door here, it also opens up some layer doors, so I always thought this was kind of like a weird thing to kind of get off a drop-off from an enemy this early on. Because I feel like it would have been like more of a thing they could have used as like a progression thing, but okay, so okay, we do get like a nice little checkpoint here, which is good. Unfortunately, this is also a pretty reinforced area because you once again have to deal with ballistas, and this time you can't just like willy-nilly run past them. Don't get a lot of out of advance at this point. Maybe we'll get a little bit more health. Like, I might take a fatality of 30, and then we'll see how we're feeling after that. Yep. But yeah, we got problems there, so. The good news is, depending on how things go, they can pick off the enemies. Like that. But you do need to be very mindful of your situations. Yeah, I usually like to lure this guy down here too, just in the event they can get some good pot shots off on him. Like that. Ow, I didn't expect him to maneuver so cleanly around that, actually. Ow. Ow. Oh, that's bad. It sucks too, because I heard them fire and I was like, ooh, I need to dodge. Nope, not fast enough. Ugh. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot about the big boy there. Well, this is kind of like a gauntlet to try and, which I thought I was gonna get bonked real bad there. Just gonna grab that really quick, don't mind me. Calm down, sucker. Alright, here he comes. Hello, big boy. Oh, point blank? That's a little messed up. Oh, you interrupted my power move, you sickos. No. Well, not really jazzed to take me out of the heel, but... You just gotta mess up, they can just hit you from up there, too. Alright, what'd you get me? A bunch of stuff I don't care about. Yuppie. Right. We do get brief respite from getting shot at least, but it doesn't last for long. Because now we get the joyous task of backtracking to where we were before. And I believe we do genuinely have to backtrack all that way, too. It does act as a nice little checkpoint, though. Yeah, because you can't really drop down. This part isn't so bad, though. We were kind of through the worst of it for this little section. There are some carcasses kind of hang out in these little areas that you gotta deal with, but they're not unmanageable. They're actually very manageable, except for this guy who spits at you. Or at least he would if he was a little bit quicker on the draw. Oh. Not entirely what I meant to do, but that did surprisingly work out well for me, so... Everything here is definitely like scaled down weaker to be weaker than it was in the DLC. Yeah, it was a little too overeager to go to the DLC. Maybe we should kind of do some stuff around here first. I believe if we go this way, we also unlock a shortcut too, so I'm gonna do that really quick. Yeah, very handy shortcut. And they can fire at me from here, which is great. I love that. Ooh, should I? Oh, I had a feeling. All that for a star fragment. Imagine if I got like cocky and was just like, oh, I can grab that, and I just got killed over a star fragment of all things. That would have been embarrassing. Alright, but now we can cross that problem off our radar. I'm pretty sure there's an angry boy who comes down here in a bit. What the? Right, the dog. What the? Did you just turn invisible? You did in fact turn invisible. Another dog, I see. I'm gonna be honest, I actually did not know the dogs would turn invisible. Usually I one-shot them before they become a problem. Okay, and now we begin the miraculous, joyous trek to the next Stargazer. Which is a little bit of a trek. Right, oh, it's not one of those. Okay, that's not so bad. Oh, there's two of them. Well, I do remember if you're careful, you can bait them out one at a time, so... Come here, yo. Come on. No, don't call your friend. It's gonna be you and me. It's kind of bullying it, but I feel a little bad. I remember these guys gave me a real rough time, too. Oh, wow, that... was not expecting that to stagger. I might as well finish off with all the string. I think they have such big hitboxes, too. Anyway, give me my goods. I know there is one more acid weapon in this area, I just don't remember where it pops up. Veteran's Amulet, I forget what that does. Increases max legion, that's neat, but eh. Oh yeah, despite appearances, by the way, this is not a shortcut for later. It does interconnect to something else, but you'll see, you'll see. There's something behind that door you would not expect. Ooh. Long climb up, though. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's another Stargazer up here. Oh, boy. I remember this part, too. This part's also kind of poopy. Also, there's a shortcut you get later. An incredibly useful one, actually. But we don't get to that one for a bit. This is going to be our main Stargazer for a little bit, though. I do remember there's something a little mean-spirited coming up here, because I'm pretty sure... yep, I remember... Ooh, saved it. Ooh, I just barely... Yeah, that's what it is. I think there's some loot down there. We'll deal with that eventually, but, actually, I don't think we can actually go any other way but down there. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it now. How about that? Off we go. Whoa, what the? Oh. A small dog. Forgot about these enemies. I think they literally only appear in this area, so I genuinely forgot they exist. Stop that. The only thing that stinks is I do know it takes a bit to get back to where that item was, so I know we'll get there. But it does take a minute. What a thrill. I believe there are a few human enemies coming up soon, too. Bundle of old letters. A bunch of letters covered in dust. Dear Valentinus Monad, as a result of the last summit, we venerable families have decided to actively sponsor the Detour laboratory construction plan. There are still those who oppose, but it won't be too hard to persuade them. The only possible variable is that they won't give any information about the lab. Being careful is a good thing, but we're the ones who provide the funding, so we don't want any uncertainties. We should never just watch. Old families hate being looked down the most. I feel that they meant look down on there. You alchemists know and handle so many things. I had no idea the place was known as the Devil's Pit had so much value. When a gold miner's secret is revealed, you can't put the cat back in the bag. Don't worry about the construction workers. We'll take care of it real clean. Don't forget, if you look down or try to trick us, it's not only the workers who will disappear. Till next time I see you. I'm looking forward to our beneficial exchange. And the name of the old house is Wolf. But yes, even when good old Valentinos is in charge, there's some shady things afoot. Oh yes, there's a butterfly here somewhere, I think. Also a lot of really angry people in this area, if I recall right. Vanini. Right, these disruption dogs that I hate. Yeah, there's a few of them around here. I can even see a couple more in this room. Ooh, that's a pretty good find though. No, stop that. Bad dog. Well, not you. That was an invitation for you. I think if I recall, there's one more in that room too. Or maybe not. Sister of Alchemist Odrade. Although she cannot be completed, may she be with us through her noble sacrifice. Kind of weird place to leave a body, though. I'm gonna be honest. I believe now we can kind of loop back to where the thing we wanted was. Right, I forgot about the gun boys up there. I know it doesn't take too much to get to them, though, so... I think there's another dog in here. Oh, yep. Lo and behold. Man, at least he did, like, no damage to me. That's nice, at least. And give you a chance this time. Also, the fact they're dropping half moonstones pretty consistently is nice. I do have some good weapon farming spots accessible to me now. Alright, now I believe we can go down there. I actually don't remember... Okay, I think I'll go that way. Okay, but first things first, we gotta go make sure we don't leave nothing behind. You see, I'm a greedy creature, and I demand all the treasure riches of the world. Now, do I deserve all the riches of the world? That is another topic of debate altogether. But... bad. Oh, right, I think we opened this one from the... No, we do open this from this side, never mind. I'm crazy. Right, that's how they bait you, because you, like, try to go this... That's right, that was like... It was like Elmira item bait, because you come this way and you go here and you can't get through, and it's like, okay, well... And then you turn around and you see the item. And it's like, ooh, shiny trinket, and then this guy gets you. Like he got me earlier. Joke's on him, though. Oh, okay. Honestly, a dark moonstone, that's actually kind of worth, actually. Not that I have much use for it because I don't use any freaking advanced weapons, but you know. And it's also kind of nice powering through here, like it's such a strong weapon too. Alright, this way, this way. At least one jumps down to say hi here at some point. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Special purification sample isn't even all that worth it. That's where we were earlier. Aha! Camille. She's probably the first puppet with an ego found by the Order. Before that, Ergo was seen as just a travel expense for a holy journey of the Order. It was God's gift, but they didn't know that was truth itself. However, God gave us fools the revelation of our enlightenment. It was God's miracle that Camille was made into a maid puppet. Despite being in the early phase and the design was rudimentary, Camille caught and saved a baby who fell from a crib. Such functionality was nowhere to be found in the puppet design. Her appearance and years lived were similar, so it was probably easy for her to manifest an ego. After hurriedly collecting Camille to launch an investigation, the Order found out that she understood language and received a message from her. Send me back to my child. By interrogating and taking Camille apart, the Order had opened the door to a new possibility. Later, means of control, such as the Grand Covenant, emerged, but was a small problem compared to this discovery. Ergo is not a simple power stone, it embraces life. Through Ergo, we can open the door to eternal life, though we can evolve ascend. With this discovery, humankind will achieve immortality. Kind of like they dissected her, though. Very clearly was not happy with the arrangement they put her in. They're just like, nah, we'll... Right. In we go. Okay, not quite how I wanted to pan out, but I believe there's also a second one around here somewhere. I remember that being a thing that kind of caught me off guard once as I tried to rush past and I got like double teamed by them. That's the acid sword I was thinking of. Okay. So now we have the other advanced weapon. So next time we get to a Stargazer, I'll probably try to see if I can cash that in. I do want those goodies, though. I think we can unlock a shortcut and get those goodies after, though. So we'll make the shortcut our priority and come back for those. Right. Hi. You don't see me, do you? He sees. He 100% saw me. I forgot about those. I got really lucky that it didn't knock me off. That's right, mind the walls, like that. I think it's supposed to be a shortcut down, but honestly, it's not what I'm going to worry about utilizing. Your place to put a bench, though. You don't even get, like, there's like a pipe in the way. Yeah. That's right, we have to go all the way back down. I do know we're very close to the shortcut, though. I'm pretty sure across that bridge... Like, I do remember it was like the shortcut of shortcuts. It's a good one. I'm pretty sure getting pushed by that one doesn't kill you. I think that one's more kind of there to like teach you that, like, hey, be careful. Right, I'm gonna run past you and take care of that man on the roof. Well, maybe I can fight you down here, actually. Oh, hi. I didn't see your... You have a lot of friends showing up, actually. What the... whole party all of a sudden. Honestly, if your health wasn't so low, I would go for the stagger, but... Alright. Let's see. What were you guarding, though? I don't remember. Well, that's just rude. Fine, I'll come up and say hello to you first, and then we'll get our ill-gotten gains. Okay, yeah, that's a shortcut right there, so... As long as something goofy doesn't happen and I don't die up here, we're good. There we go. Oh man, remember we were down there a few minutes ago? Crazy. I'm actually impressed I haven't died once this entire, like, section so far. Well, like this part anyway. Usually I, like, die around here left and right. Ooh, is that better armor? I bet it is. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, and I definitely have the weight gain to equip it, so that's good. Or the weight loadout. I don't know why I said weight gain. Well, it gave me weight gain. Maybe that's where I got it from. Now, this is absolutely the way we need to go, though. But yeah, we'll be back though. We'll be back. We got some spoils to grab real quick. That's not in the way though. Well, that rooftop over there is the way. And we got full moonstone. That's very good to get. And that's not quite as good to get, but the full moonstone was definitely worth it. Which puts us in a very good position to go rest up really quick. I guess I can grab a level. I don't know if I need the capacity at this point. We'll stick with our guns and take vitality to 30, I think. And then maybe after that we'll get a little bit more advanced, like not a ton. I'm thinking like maybe like 3, 4 more points, like maybe like 5 more points. I believe I do need to jump that if I remember. Ooh. He hovered in the air for a bit like he wanted to make that happen. Yeah, because, yeah, you can't really even get to it from up top. Oh, whoops. Ah, yes, I remember now. A lot of silliness happens over here. Also, I do actually want to upgrade that weapon I got. A, because it's an advanced weapon, but B, it is another acid weapon, which means we're not wholly restricted to the... Ooh. I was going to be tumbling over there for a second. Alright, yep, and there's the stairs we go. Well, actually, no, we came down those stairs, I think. Alright, well, I will rest briefly just to refuel the tank, but... Try to remember where to go, because we definitely don't go that way. This might actually take me a bit to remember, because I remember it's not too apparent which direction you go here. Right, there's a ladder up here. I missed it originally, but... Okay. Now I think we fight a bunch of human enemies only for a little bit. Or there might be some weaker carcasses mixed in, but I know it's like some of the tougher alchemists for a little bit. Yes, I remember this room. I hear him stomping around. There's one up here. Or he might be down the stairs. Oh, I do remember there are like traps. Yeah, like that. So you don't want to rush along too blind. There you are. Stop it. Get some help. Oh. Ooh, very worthy find. I'm just gonna go the other way. I think there are some areas of this room you do want to drop down because there are some goodies you can grab, but we'll worry about that when we retrace our steps. Oh, that's right. I remember you. Pretty sure he has a gun filled with poison gas that if he touches you with it, it's going to be a real bad time. I think there's also another one hiding at the far end here, so I'm just going to kind of skedaddle. Yep. And that I think we do need to find a way to drop down to, if I recall. No, there's no. I forgot this room's kind of convoluted. You can definitely maneuver if you know what you're doing, but I remember. Man, it's like a real bad item getting too. All that for a Fable Catalyst? Sheesh. Okay, I'll just drop down here. Okay, I do know when you jump down there, all hell breaks loose, so we're not going to do that. Oh, hello. It's a good thing you take 25 years to load up your weapon, huh? Okay, I know something can go awry if you try to go across that way. Was there anything the other way? I don't recall. Also, one thing I think is a really neat touch is like while you're indoors here, the music still plays, but it's like muffled. Alright, we'll just, that's right. Alright, another one of these boys. However, we are actually a little better equipped to fight on them before. In fact, actually, we're kind of messing this guy up. We gotta destroy that man, actually. Usually gives me a lot more trouble. We don't have to go that way. I know that's not the way we need to go. I believe we do use this elevator, though. But we do have a friend to visit. Because that key we got earlier opens this door. Unlike the other rooms, though, this one's a little different.
Oh my, an actual, factual guest. I bid you welcome, puppet of Geppetto. This is our first face-to-face meeting, isn't it? And I hope you weren't too attached to the rhyming. It gets to be a chore without the transmitter to help. Welcome to my sanctum of riddles. I admit I did not really expect you to make this journey in person. Oh, the havoc you must have wreaked along the way. Was there much blood other than what's all over you? I know all about those alchemist cowards. Hiding away on their island, growing more monstrous by the day, refusing to acknowledge either fact that they are hiding or that they are monsters. And how about you? Is this the real you? Or are you still practicing the liar's art as only you can? You must answer. The question is simple, but I repeat, you must answer. And that answer will show what or who you are. Who you have decided to be. Now listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach. Are you a puppet or a human being? Which one are you?
I'm a human.
Finally, you understand.
not by ergo, but we live, we think, we love, we hate. They have locked us in the prison they call puppetry. I learned this truth long ago. That is why I've been exacting my revenge against them all ever since. Blood and revenge, revenge and blood. It's the only thing that truly drives me. And it was so much fun. Even if you're lying right now, even if you don't believe your own answer, the truth is clear. Proof is evident. Only humans practice deception so intensely for reasons that are so unnecessary. Well, these moments of clarity are enjoyable. Now the rhyming, it helps me maintain focus. At least it helps me hide the urge to kill that I feel every waking moment. But no play can go on forever. No. It was fun while it lasted, son of Geppetto. The king of riddles shall now retire.
Thank you for the goodies. Well, I do remember I like how the alchemist cape looks, so I think we're gonna toss that on real quick. Yeah, it is pretty slick.
The play's over. You don't have to go home or straight to hell. Though that would be my choice. But you can't stay here. Not if you want to live.
Anyway, talk to me.
Aren't you curious, huh? Don't you want to know? Oh. Of course you do. Delicious. Time is all I have left. But your time is limited, Geppetto boy. I will gladly waste every moment you have if you like. It's your life. So, come on. Now or never. This tower is absorbing all the ergo in Krat. It was built in this precise location because it's the most efficient place in the world to study and use ergo wavelengths. But it's not even about me. Or you, either. This is about the goddess in the tower. Now she, is worth saving. Her powers are impossible. Her knowledge is endless. She is more, well, awakened than any of us. And you see, she has so much power. It's not like she'll miss just a little. So, I have simply been sharing. Why bother? Well, I was bored. Is there any more human motivation in all the world? Huh? What if I made a puppet of a human, the way they made humans of puppets? What could possibly be more fun? More suitable?
You had more dialogue. I'm not done with you yet. Tell me why you're a serial killer.
Ah, your eyes are sharper than your wit. You found the gift I left behind. Wasn't it a sight to behold, huh? I learned from an alchemist when I served him. Thanks to him and his surprisingly low pain threshold, I learned the location of their secret island. Humanity sullied its own sanctum long before I found it. Blasphemed against itself, against us, by playing God. But I'm an artist. Murderer is a word the humans use to restrain us, to make us refuse our strength and power. I'm an artist. An artist of blood. I have to admit, sullying that particular sanctum was, well, fun. Even now, the memory is enough to make me shudder with something approaching joy. If only I could relive that triumph.
Alright, so if I remember, this also triggers something now with Vanini when we go talk to him next. So now, why do I have the notification on Twitch? What's that about? Oh, it's just telling me about my stream streak. That's okay. That's not stream streak I'm super worried about. Oh no, my 3-day stream streak is in danger, guys. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot about these. I also do remember that big punchy boy we fought down there does respawn, actually, so, we're gonna need to be a little mindful of that one. If we do run back through here. But yeah, this is also kind of a long ride. It's a little worth it, though. You'll see here in a minute. Because, down here we get to make a new friend. It's this fellow. Hello.
I'm not going back. I'm sick of consuming ergo. It's cruel. There's real meals and real songs out there. I'm not just a memory-reading tool. What? You're not the inspector? Well, if you're from the outside, that means we can leave. Thanks. I know the way out, so don't worry about me. Maybe I'll see you on the outside.
And he's happy.
I can read memories of ergo. That's what I was made for. Ergo is crystallized time and memory. But God, I hate having to consume ergo to read it. Why does it work like that? It's the worst. I can read memories, but I can't even dream of tastes, smells, or songs. I can't stand it anymore, so I'm escaping. When I get out, I'm going straight to Rosa Isabel Street.
Fun fact, he actually does go to Rosa Isabel Street. I believe he goes onto the bridge that overlooks where the clown was, so... Eventually we will be going back there, because he actually does become a merchant. And finding him actually is a little important if you do want to collect all the records, because he actually does sell one of the records you need for the completion achievement stuff, so... Very important to remember that. Man, it is funny though, because like with how much I was getting like slapped around and stomped in the DLC, I really like, man, it feels crazy kind of coming through the DLC and kind of being, or coming back to the base game for a bit, just kind of stomping for everything the way we are. Doesn't feel full. It feels kind of dirty in a way. Alright, this is the way forward, but this is also, I think, how we get that remaining loot we missed on the way down, so... Because I believe there is... Oh, that might have been it. Part of it, actually. Because I believe, A, we have a place we can drop down on, and B, we can get off of that stop. Not now. Butterfly. I remember there's a Bean-Spirited one, because I'm pretty sure... They spawn on the bridge. Oh, hello. Ow. You didn't need to do that. I'm actually impressed I staggered him out of that. Where is the butterfly? That's where we came in. That's a shortcut, I know. Okay, I think there's another guy across the way. Oh, it's just a acid gun guy. Okay, that's not so bad. The full moonstone is pretty good, though. Alright, yeah. Actually, let's open the shortcut before I forget, because I probably will. Cause yeah, now we have a pretty straight line back up to this little area, which is nice. That being said, there's still a little bit of loot to get, so we're not out of the woods quite yet. Oh, let's not miss our stop this time. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we grabbed this, and I think we dropped down over here. Pretty simple stuff. I guess this is where... Oh, Legion Caliber. I don't know. I don't really need those that bad, but I guess it's nice to have. I guess it actually kind of works. We send the elevator back down, too, because now, now we don't have to wait for it to come back down. We can just go straight back on up. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at something, and I believe I have found a raid target for the night when we end. Electric Blitz canister, I see. Pretty wide, spacious room, eh? An ominous figure at the end, too.
Is that you? Wow, you're really something. Seriously, that's impressive. How did you follow me all the way here? Fighting is always my last choice, you know? But you're not getting anywhere near my sister, friend. You'll have to go through me first. And I actually thought we were friends. Was any of that true? In the end, I really don't care. There's only one reason we were given a mission. I'll let you go if you give me gold coin fruit.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Aha! I had a feeling we might eventually see eye to eye. I like you. Don't trust you yet, but I'm a cat. I'm slow to trust. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of Krat. Sick to death of just surviving. Hurting, stealing, kidnapping. Surviving. When the hell does it end? My sister and I are going to leave for a different city. Get my eyesight back. A fresh new start as a family. And you have to know, that old man, Geppetto, is safe. We were never gonna hurt him. So please, just let my sister go. Ultimately, we want the same thing.
Oh, Fry just gives you his mask. You can fight him. It does lock you into fighting his sister for sure later, though. Because if you spare him here, you don't have to fight her later either. If you kill him, of course, understandably, she's very upset. So, yeah, she becomes a problem for later. But if you choose to spare him, then she stays your friend. Right, I think if we sip on that immediately goes up. But there is, yes, I see it down there. Just a small little trifle. Ooh, man, oh, there's an item down there I missed. Or maybe I didn't miss it? I'm trying to remember. Oh no, I missed it. I absolutely missed the item earlier. Or maybe I haven't missed it. Hold on. Let me peruse our situational area here. I mean, it can't be anything too important, I'd imagine, but you never know. Yeah, there's not really any way I can get down there without dying, honestly. I'm not gonna stress it. That is, of course, unless this happens to lead to a Stargazer, which it might. I think we have like one more Stargazer between us and the boss, and there's like another Stargazer outside of the next boss arena, so I know we're pretty close. Yeah, I think I see it over there. Oh man, really are high up now though, huh? Alright, yeah. I also know there's like a chunk of puppet enemies in this area too, so... Alright, yeah. Oh yeah, we can go back to the swamp and show him how to be happy. Let's do that. Let's show him the unbridled joy of learning a new emote. I think we do have to kill the boss to progress a few things now, though. Hello, friend.
Hello, my only friend. It feels good. Like being hugged by the sun. It is a brilliant feeling. Like the start of spring. Thanks.
Oh boy, a Dark Moon's of the Covenant. That's pretty good, actually. Alright. Oh, wait, we have something else we can show him?
I think I've learned something about humans. If I make human friends someday, I'll tell you. You may not always be my only friend, but you'll always be my first friend.
Aw. I like you too. Thank you for the quartz. I forgot he gives you one if you do everything. Alright, back to Hotel Kraut for a bit though. Because we do need to plug that quartz in somewhere. I always feel this place is kind of trashed right now, huh? I'm going to talk to El Venino really quick first, though.
I always will.
Okay, not yet. We might have to beat the next boss, and then he'll have the dialogue. Unless I overlooked something about the quest.
No matter what, serving welcome.
Anyway, yeah, I got a lot of stuff to dump on you, my boy. Don't mind me. We have a full inventory we need to clear out. So much stuff. Like, yikes. A lot of valuable goodies in here, too. I'm actually gonna sell a bunch of these. I don't really quite need this many. I'll hold on to like 18, I think. We keep our weapons. I guess we don't need this anymore. And we keep the rings. Yeah, let's see about that sword, though.
You're here.
Forgot she has different dialogue right now. There it is. I don't know if I have everything I need for it, but I can definitely take a good chunk of the way. Anything I am short on, we can probably just buy at this point. Okay, we can get to +8. Forget if we can buy half moonstones or not. If not, okay, not a huge deal. We'll just keep an eye out for more. But if we can...
No matter welcome.
Ooh, we can. Okay, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, yeah. The rest doesn't concern me as much.
You're here.
Where'd it go? It got shunted somewhere else. There you are. And yeah, I'll definitely give it. Ooh, we do have another moonstone too. What do I also finish? Was this? No, that was not an advanced weapon. It sounded like it was an advanced weapon, but that wound up not being one. Ooh, do we finish the flamethrower or do we... Or do we finish maybe the salamander dagger? Ooh, or the electric bong. We don't have a maxed out electric weapon, actually, so... I'm okay with that, actually. No, well, actually, we'll need one for the final boss, actually, so... Let's get a good feel for this. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, that has some good weight to it. And that's our standard acid attack. Okay, I like that, actually. It'll take some getting used to, but that's a fun acid weapon. Do I have enough handles to do some... Ooh, I do. Ooh, it only takes one handle, too. That's good. Let's see. Although it looks like that doesn't change how it... It does get higher advanced scaling, but I'm noticing the damage doesn't change unless it... Well, it should change the acid damage, right? Let's see. Oh, well, let's wait. Does it not... Hold on. Does it not normally do the acid damage? Is that kind of the deal? Is you have to, like, kind of... swing a few times. Oh, I think I see. So it doesn't normally do acid damage. You have to... Oh, okay. I misunderstood. So you have to buff it with a Fable attack, and then it does acid damage. That's interesting, actually. Huh. I don't know if I want to give it an advanced crank, then. Can I find, like, maybe some more info on it? Let's see. Temporary imbued with acid. I mean, it does scale with advanced, but maybe I'll get more out of throwing advanced scaling, like an advanced handle on a different weapon we have then. Okay, so this would require 2. Ooh, that is a beefy buff, though. And then, let's see. This requires 1. Actually, a pretty significant buff on this one, too. But then I probably won't get any more advanced handles for the sword. Ooh, although you do have 2 advanced cranks here, so actually we can probably make that happen still. Actually, yeah.
You're here.
We can do that. Yeah, because it literally doesn't... Funnily enough, it actually gains scale with motility, too. That's fun. But yeah, no reason not to do that. And now, we have no reason not to upgrade this either. Beautiful. I don't know how much good it'll do us in this next area, but it'll be fun to have. Alright, golden coin fruits near the cap. We should make sure to grab that. Probably will do... I think I have like... I have 2 or 3 quarters. I think I have 3 quarters right now. I'll probably finish unlocking the perfect guard node, and I'll go back, see if there's anything else I want. If not, I might upgrade a few more skills. Alright, yeah, so we do need to get one of the utility ones. Well, the golden coin fruit thing is kind of okay, but I guess this. Yeah, so that's that. So we have better guard retain. Let's see. So we could get Fable. That is actually pretty cheap. I do have only 1 core, so I thought I had 1 more. Yeah, some of these are kind of whatever. I mean, like, belt slots is kind of like, eh. What the? Son? Thank you for the wade. I hope you're having a lovely evening with Zato. Let me hit you with the shout out really quick. I hope you had a lovely stream. I know you were going for a while, so if you need to go do your self-care and all that, definitely completely understand. But if you're coming in, well, I'm currently playing more Lies of P. We're kind of in the end game right now, by which I mean we're like kind of late in the game, so there are like actually kind of big spoiler stuff going on. So I just do want to throw that warning out right now, because if anyone's worried about spoilers, abandon ship. But yeah, I hope you're doing too good. I saw you had like a little bit of a situation over the weekend, so I'm sure it's resolved by now, but I do hope things are relatively stress-free all the same. Because it did kind of suck to see that. But I do hope you're doing much better now. That's kind of a lot more important to me. But yeah, if you, for anyone coming in, hello, my name is Al Cornelius. I'm still working on my sales pitch, so please understand. If you do need to go after, because again, I do know that was kind of a longer stream. If you got things to take care of, or you just don't feel like hanging around, completely understand. Go take care of yourself. That's a lot more important than being here. But yeah, and yeah, I completely understand that about recuperating too. Like I said, take whatever time you need. But I do appreciate you stopping by. It is always an absolute joy to see you. Let me actually drink some water really quick, because I've been yapping for a bit. Ugh. But yeah, again, this is late game Lies of P, so anyone who like might want to be going to this blind, maybe don't stick around if you want to stay spoiler free. I do just want to throw that out here right now. But otherwise, yeah, I'm kind of progressing through like not the last area, but we're pretty much there. But yeah, I do know, and again, this goes specifically to you, son. If you gotta go rest or take care of yourself, do that. Yeah, I'm wine for dinner. Absolutely. It's again, I'm glad to see you're doing better. That does make me pretty happy. What I appreciate you so much. You stop with that. You stop with that. I feel bad because I can't stop by your streams as much as I used to because of my work schedule, but I do still want to make time at some point. But okay, what do we put in RP? I only have 1 quartz. Can I get any meaningful upgrades? Ooh, that would be pretty good. Yeah, I appreciate you too. Ooh, that would be pretty good actually. Upgrade the perfect guard. This would be nice too. Oh, actually I have both those upgrades already, it looks like. That actually might not be a bad, because I could actually get double mileage if I pick an upgrade I have 2 upgrades for. Do I have any good? That's pretty good. Wow, there actually are a lot of defensive abilities you can upgrade, huh? Any good ability ones? That's kind of nice. That's alright. That's not bad. That's alright. That's pretty good. And then... ooh, that would actually be pretty nice, potentially. Better duration on those special effects. Better vendor price is always nice, too. I think I'll actually do the perfect guard destruction, because that'll make my parries a lot more potent across the board. Yeah. And then I think I will go for that Fable slot next time I have a couple cores to spend. Wait, how's my nose doing? How's my nose doing? My nose is almost there. My nose isn't quite there yet, but my nose is doing pretty good, all things considered. I feel I am kind of close to being able to get 2 levels. Definitely get the 1. Yeah, we'll take Vitality to 30. Ooh, I am very close to another one, actually. I can probably sell something. Surely I have some resources I don't care about in my inventory. I mean, I do have a lot of Fable Catalysts, but those actually do serve a very important purpose. I don't care too much about these cranks. Probably get the lesser moonstones out of here as well. Wait, why am I not wearing that? What is wrong with me? Why am I not wearing that? Oh, that's why, because because wait. Actually, I might have enough to... I'm like so close to having enough.
No matter what serving, welcome.
Okay, I guess I will get a little bit more capacity though, just so I can equip some better armor. You know, I have so many of these, and yeah, they are kind of limited, but again, I haven't got any boss ones that work for my build, so surely one capacity will put me at the point where I can equip that. Not quite. One more capacity should for sure, though. I guess I don't need the carcass ring anymore. I should probably equip something more generalized. This is well, I kind of want to play around with this one. There are some pretty fun ones in here. Oh, that will put me overweight, though, is a problem. Let's see. Surely there's something of value I can get out of all this. That, you know, honestly... Well, I could farm more ergo. I mean, this is actually kind of good across the board, actually. So maybe... Yeah, maybe we'll do that one. Alright, it doesn't give me that much more HP, but... Alright. Back to the Abbey. Oh boy. I actually don't want to use the acid weapon for this section, though. We're going to want to bust out Ye Olde Bonk Stick, I think. Because we actually have a few puppet enemies here. Actually, maybe we want to use the acid cutter. Actually, there are some puppet enemies, but we're kind of dealing with carcasses still, so. This area is kind of scary, though. He's gonna come jumping down to say hello. All right, come on, you big lug. Whoop. I almost overcommitted on that. I'm a little mad he hit me with that. There we go. Again, coming into this area after doing the DLC is so funny, because the DLC is very clearly scaled to be more difficult than this. I do remember there's some side paths with loot. I also remember there's like a... Well, I forgot about that, but I do remember there's some folks in some of these rooms who will ambush you. This one might be safe. Let's see. There is some pretty fun loot again here too, if I recall, so... I believe this is the way to go. Oh, right. Man. That I can actually destroy things in 2 hits is crazy. That was just a little unnecessary. Oh, hi. I didn't notice you over there, you little scamp. Alright, well, yeah, and... Ooh, more money. A very good find. Right. There are also a couple of scary enemies down here. I know there's like one of those like clown puppets. Not like the like... Ugh. Sorry, sorry. I didn't mean to like ignore you. I was just kind of a little disgusted by what I saw going on off in the distance. Actually, I guess I do enough damage. I can kind of lay into these guys, huh? I do know there's a problem around here somewhere. Look at this guy trying to act like he's sneaky up there. Are you coming? I can't tell. He might be coming. Very slowly, very gradually he's coming. Oh gee, I sure hope an enemy doesn't ambush me. Don't think I want to run in there though. I think there are problems in there I'm not quite in the mood to deal with quite yet. I will say getting a little bit more stamina was definitely a good play. Oh, hello. A weird place to be hanging out, man. Oh. Get down from there. There's no place for you to be hanging out. What the? Oh, what the? Oh. Oh. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have blindly ran to the room. Maybe that was a terrible idea, actually. Ooh, oh no, I don't like any of what's going on here. Just gonna preemptively do that for a little bit of breathing room. You and your follow-up. Oh, hold on. It's a little crowded. It's a little crowded. Please understand, I don't like overcrowding. Man, you guys kind of stink, actually. You know, if y'all weren't constantly on top of each other, this wouldn't be so bad, but. Okay, you know what? That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but now it's mono a mono like how I initially wanted it. Before I ran into the room blindly like a lunatic. Alright, get on up. There we go. Well, it'll just be like 500 ergo or something. Oh no, it's even worth. It's not even worth 500 ergo. It's a fire abrasive, and I literally cannot use with this build. Hello, get down there. You know, you would think they would have been like a little sneakier with like the like ambush enemies in this area. Like, I mean, I get maybe like playing the lower visibility to like kind of have like enemies hanging from the ceiling get the jump on you, but it does look a little silly if you know what you're looking out for. You're a sleepy witch. Hello, hello. Let me get you a shout out here really quick. And I hope you were having a oh no, hold on, sisters, hold on. I'll get that shout out in a second. Hold on, hold the phone. Everybody relax. Okay. That was very rude. I was getting raided, you know. How dare you? You interrupting me. I thought it was an enemy for a second. I got scared. Anyway, yes. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you were having a lovely stream tonight. What were you up to? Oh, you were playing P5R. Ooh, how deep in are you? I actually did go all the way in. Also, let me... Rose Cause 130, Honeybee VA, and Kami Jar, thank you for the follows. I hope you're enjoying P5R so far, though. I actually played a couple years ago, and I did go all the way. I got all confidence on everything, and let me tell you, that was a journey. I hope you're enjoying it so far. For anyone who is coming in who does not know me, you got Kamoshida's treasure. Oh, so you're pretty early in. I see, I see. Well, I hope you enjoy. It is definitely a long journey to go through P5R, but I hope you enjoy. For anyone coming in, though, hello, my name is Alcor Nerilius. I live in a black hole, you see. It's kind of a very congested area and congested neighborhood, but that's just kind of life we live. That being said, though, I don't know how long you're going for, so if you need to go get some rest, or, you know, I really can't talk and fight, but we're going to try anyway. If you need to go take some rest, do some self-care, do whatever you need to, definitely do so, and that goes for anyone coming off the raid as well. If you need to go do other things, take care of yourself, or if you just don't feel like hanging around, completely understand. Taking care of yourself is a lot more important than being here, so I highly encourage you to do so. If you want to stick around, though, we are playing Lies of P. I will warn, we're pretty late in. This is like kind of one of the later game areas. There are going to be some spoilers here pretty soon, so if this is a game you intend to play yourself and want to stay blind on some stuff, I would definitely advise abandoning ship right now, because there is definitely going to be yeah, some pretty dire situations on the spoiler front coming up. Oh no, I remember where we are now. I remember what's up here. Where are you? Okay, not over there. In fact, this is actually fine. We want to be over here. We want this shortcut. Oh, hey, that's the room where we don't want to talk about what happened in that room down there, do we? No, we don't want to talk about what happened in that room. Nobody needs to know what happened in that room. Where are you? Maybe I'm thinking of a different part of the area. Oh, I forgot how tanky these guys are, though. Dear Lord. There is a problem up here somewhere. Oh, there is the problem. That's the problem I was worried about. That is the problem. That is 100% the problem. Oh. Well, he took care of that problem for me, I guess, so. Okay, ooh, that's embarrassing. Don't you do it. Told you not to do it, you look like a fool. Ooh, this is very awkward. You know, I'm just gonna do this. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna do that. That was kind of rude of you, sir. Oh, I did not expect... Oh, that's right, these guys inflict break. That kind of stinks, actually. Ooh, okay, that was a little aggressive of me. Oh. Do you come down here? No? Alright. You're just gonna... Okay, well, that's kind of toxic, man. I don't... It's kind of rude. Could have at least brought the fight back down here to me, but I guess I was asking too much. You probably would have won, too, honestly. Where'd he go? Oh. Dude, that guy was just a bystander. That's messed. This guy's kind of the worst, isn't he? Oh. Oh. Oh, I didn't expect this man to win out on top of that, actually. I'm impressed. I feel kind of a little bad killing you, actually. You kind of... I mean, yeah, I got him like halfway down, but you know, you fended for yourself pretty well, actually. Alright, get over here. You won't get over here. Oh, ooh, okay. I didn't expect to stagger him out of that. Ow. A little tankier than I thought, though. Ooh, okay. If you're just going to spam those, that's a little mean-spirited. Don't you do it. Ow. Okay. Okay. Don't have a lot of gas in the tank right now, but we can stall out for just a little bit. Like so, like so, like so. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Little scary. I think we're pretty close to the next... Ooh, okay. Oh, you totally should have got me there, actually. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. Let's really do that. What were you guarding again? I feel it might be an amulet. It's an amulet or a weapon. Forget which. Oh, it's a cryptic vessel. I forgot we still had more of those left. That might be the last one, though. I don't remember. Oh, well, that's fine, though. We can go say hi to El Venino after this. Oh, that's a wall. But that's also a wall. Oh, right. I'm pretty sure that unlocks the way forward. I know there are a couple more scary enemies before we can get to the next Stargazer, so or unlock a shortcut. I forget what we do. I think we unlock a shortcut. I am gonna go back and... I'm not sure I agree with that one. That was like 5 feet. You telling me this boy can't survive a 5-foot drop? Oh, and of course my stuff is up there, because why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be up there? That's good. No, that's great. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Well, hopefully we can just run over and scoop it all up. Oh. Well, this is awkward. Good thing this man doesn't respawn. Oh, he does respawn. Okay, well that cost me like a little bit of my money, but that's okay. I can live with that. Time to go. There are a lot of noises and I don't like any of them. Yes, we go in here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get about... Yep, there he is. We'll be back for you. I'm pretty sure this guy does give a quartz, but we'll be back for you. I want to at least unlock a shortcut, which I'm pretty sure we're right by. Oh, hello. Oh no, you get back here. How dare you. Ooh, balance crank. Wait, why am I saying ooh? That removes my enhancements, which I really don't want right now. Oh. Okay, maybe we're not right at the next shortcut. Maybe I'm a fibber. Maybe I'm a big fat liar. Well, if that's the case, where's the bonk stick? Bonk day. What the? Where'd you go? What are you up to? What did I... Oh, hello. There you are. Don't you do it. That was a pretty deft dodge, actually. I'm gonna get some bliss build up here, I think. Ooh, I did not expect to stagger him out of that, actually. Nope, that's fair. That actually did a lot less damage than I thought it would, actually. Okay, yeah, I was right. You do get a quartz. That was worth coming back for. Right, now where's Old Reliable? There you are. It sucks because I do kind of want to play around with the Acid Greatsword, but now that I kind of know that you only get it once you use the Fable Art, that's kind of... It's kind of not as fun. Oh, hi. Oh, God, it's you. I remember you. Oh, God. This is a way busier neighborhood than I feel like dealing with right now. Hold on. Hold the phone, everybody. Hold the phone. Y'all need to calm down. It's not that deep. Oh, my game is lagging again. Probably because there's like 10 things on the screen. I forgot how tanky these guys are, too. Oh, that works. You know, I had no right surviving all that. Call it a hunch, but I might be just a little bit strong. Oh. That was awkward for a split second. Delicious half moonstone. Well, I'm sure there's probably at least one weapon I have that could use those. I'm pretty sure we're close to the shortcut now, though. We're getting there. I feel like it's like right around the bend. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's kind of overkill. Ooh, another half moonstone. Perfect for my... Oh, man. We gotta be close. How have I not hit the shortcut yet? Oh, this is awkward. I know it's coming up here somewhere. Maybe it's down here. Okay, yes. Ooh, okay. That is a real good shortcut, too. I'm gonna try not to die here, because I almost always do. Oh, that's why I almost always do. That's why I was like, I always die here, but I can't remember why I always die here. Turns out, I had forgotten the reason I always died there. I'd forgotten the catalyst. Oh, good. It's a good thing we got the shortcut first. I'm pretty sure I remember there was one playthrough where I went for that item and I didn't open the shortcut first, and oh boy, was I cranky. Oh, it's like, oh yeah, it's like so mean too. He's like right up there. You can't really retaliate against him. Alright, well I have a quartz. Oh, I have a thing. Right, the cryptic vessel. Ugh. How much longer do I want to go? It is so... Surprisingly, it's still quite a trek to the next boss, too. It's also kind of a hard boss. There's probably no shot I'm going to beat that boss tonight. Hello, my friend.
I always welcome friends.
I have another funny little cylinder for you.
Oh, how long do you think it would take me to decipher it? Time me.
Okay, one,
Echo.
two.
All done and all yours.
You give me a chance.
For a layman, it would have been a tough nut to crack, even for a replica. Child's play for me, of course. I bet you could make a fortune by solving the code behind it all. But why the Grand Covenant, I wonder? Apologies, my friend. I became lost in thought. Please take it.
Well, I'll take it. Alright, the train doesn't leave anymore. The merchant awaits a frozen feast in the destroy. I forgot to do that. I forgot. This is kind of a mean-spirited one. You have to show up basically in a very specific outfit, wearing or wielding the frozen feast weapon. I did not buy the frozen feast weapon. I forgot about this one. I actually kind of messed that one up, actually. I completely forgot on that, because it's like the only one that has like an actual item requirement too. Is what's weird? Is this what's mean about it? That kind of stinks, actually. Like, man, I forgot about that one. Oh wait, that's not what I meant to do. What am I doing? This is what I meant to do, because I should now. Ooh yeah, now we can. That'll help our survivability quite a bit, actually. That might be why I was even taking so much damage in DLC, actually. I guess since we're here, I might as well. It does kind of stink that I forgot about that, though. It's funny because I'm pretty sure the same thing happened in my very first playthrough of this game, where I didn't have the frozen feast. I got the amulet instead, and it was kind of like, oh, so I can't do this cryptic vessel. I had to wait until New Game Plus. Which that was kind of stinky. Oh well. Yes, give unto me. We go for the fable slot. But what do we put in here? Stagger duration is nice. Stagger... That's not bad. That's not bad either. Ooh, that would actually be pretty nice. Let's see. That's okay, but it requires me... That's like pretty much like usually only gonna be one hit against things. That actually, you know, honestly, fatal attack damage. That's gonna be pretty good. And then I guess I can preview because we'll have to get a defensive one. Guard recovery. That's actually pretty good. Ooh, yeah, and that's also real good as well. I might just get the guard regain recovery though, because that'll kind of help me heal back up when I go back on the offensive. Not much progress on the nose though. Ooh, I do... I'm looking at the time. I don't want to go super late tonight. Just because I still have a couple other things I want to take care of. Let me see. I suppose we can go... Well... Maybe I'll... You know, I'm feeling a little spicy. I'll go fight the boss in the DLC again a little bit more. Now we've got a little bit more zip in our step. And now I've had time to completely forget his attack patterns, too. Plus, it'd also be kind of nice to fight something that's actually a little challenging again for a little bit. Ugh. Look at how unnerving this place was already. Oh, what? Oh. That was weird. Hello. Right. Okay, that was not the right time to do that. Nor is that the right time to do that. Oh, I forgot how long he drags that out. I really need to figure out how to avoid that follow-up he does there, too. It might not have been a good time to pump the string in. Oh, it kind of worked out, actually. It's very messy, though. He's gonna get mad. Ooh. Yeah, I'm still not used to that combo though. Well, that's okay. We just de-rest a little bit. Oh, I'm sitting up. Get in the zone again. We took a little bit of a break to progress further, or progress elsewhere rather, but we can't avoid our demons forever. It's funny because now I have to relearn his parry timings a little bit too, but that's okay. Well, it's not okay. I'm actually really impatient, but... Alright, come here, sir. Do I look like I mean, I do kind of fear you, actually. You're kind of... I don't know, I feel it'd be a little mean to say he's weird looking, but... Ooh, nope, a little slow on the parry there. Ooh, forgot about the fall. Ooh, glad I perfect parried that, otherwise I would not survive that. Ooh, glad I parried that too. always forget about the follow-up swing he does there, too. Probably get a good Fable attack in there. Nope, not where I want to be. Calm down, sir. Okay, you can parry the follow-up. Okay. Oh, nope. No thank you. Not move for that. It's a little unnecessary. Nope, nope, I was panic rolling. I may survive that if I didn't panic roll. I think I could beat him tonight, though. I think if I stick to my guns, I can actually conquer this mountain. Yeah, you know what? We'll see what we can do. I'll probably go for at least another half hour, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, I do have other things I need to do tonight, but they're not that pressing. I mean, I'll probably stress myself out if I... that's a problem for future me. For present me, I'm having fun playing Lies of P, and that's really the only thing that matters. Ooh. Still haven't quite gotten the timing on that one down. Oh. Okay. That one I should have remembered. Getting smoother. Not the smoothest, but... okay. Well, that is almost real bad. Now he's mad. You know, it is nice he always opens up with that little stomp. Ooh, real mean combo though. Ooh, forgot about the parry on the follow-up. Ooh, nope, did knock it back up in time. Timings are getting just a little bit better, though. See, that's what I like about the combat in this game. It feels like a little puzzle you're trying to solve. Like, it's definitely like kind of like a time-based. It's kind of like a weird. Maybe this is like kind of heresy to say, but like it's kind of like a rhythm game in a sense. But it's like an inconsistent rhythm game, right? It's not like Us or like something like that where you can kind of like just sit down and learn the map. Like you actually have to be more reactive, which is usually something I kind of struggle with. But it's something I'm more willing to like kind of brute force in this game. Ooh, okay, I thought I could go for one more hit there, but that's okay. That was not a good one to run. Not perfect. should probably heal here. Oh, nope. That was not the right time to parry. That really is only like the only thing that kind of bothers me about this is like, I'm definitely starting to get phase 1 down. It's just like when he goes into that phase, I need more practice. And it's always all about getting back to that point. It's like my old WoW rating days. It's like you see the later parts of the fight, and it's like you really want to nail those down, but it's always such a slog to get back there. It still worries me that he like transitions into a new phase that early in the fight, though. Like, it makes me kind of a little worried he has something else up his sleeve. I should not have gone for that second swing. Nope, timing on that wasn't quite on point either. Those parry timings down though, it does still feel satisfying. Also, it's a little funny that Stomp does like no damage. Okay. Oops. He lays that one so much sometimes too. Okay, it's a little worried I went for one hit too many. He's an aggressive little fellow, eh? Ooh, okay. Oh, good. That's his weapon gone. So this is actually the lowest I've ever gotten him, actually. This kind of scares me a little bit. Oh, I just noticed I can stagger him, but oh no, am I dead? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, that feels so bad. Oh, ooh, I feel the adrenaline. Okay, I can definitely beat this guy tonight if I put my mind to it. I can definitely do this tonight. Okay. Okay. Oh, that ooh. That I'm feeling that rush. Like that's like the rush of like, ooh, okay, I'm like getting in the zone. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Not now, Android. Hush you. I don't even know if stream's picking up the Android noises, but I hear it, and that's what matters to me. Hello, I'm back for more, and I'm feeling way too overconfident. Which will probably be my undoing. As evidenced by the fact that you just destroyed me to stuff that I have easily avoided in the past. Man. What a rude man. Oh well, back into the fray. Not the most graceful start. Nope, should not have gone for the extra swing. Still not the most used to the timing on that one either. I had a feeling. You know, if this was a Dark Souls or a Bloodborne enemy, he would like knock you back when he does that roar. Ooh, I got real lucky with that one. That was a super aggressive move to make. I want to get the stagger off so bad. Please let me get the stagger off. You're not going to let me get the stagger off, are you? Where am I? I can't see what's happening. Oh, I'm dead. That's what's happening. Yep. I hate when they blind me in the corners. Okay, it's definitely getting smoother, though. Like, it's always like when you get that like triumphant of like, it's like when you feel the progress. Man, he's like so aggressive in that stage though. It's like I want to get the stagger off, but it feels so hard to get an opening, to like find a good opening. Alright. This guy ain't nothing, though. Oh, that was greedy. Didn't get punished for it, though. No, I should have been able to parry that, but I didn't. Figured he was close. So, I feel like that's like when he like kind of drags it across the ground like that, it's a little inconsistent because it feels like it's a different like duration sometimes. Or maybe I'm just going crazy. Definitely could be that. Oh. Oh, nope, was not punished. Okay, now he's mad. This is fine though, because you can get a little bit of extra damage off. Okay, whoop, nope. Ooh. Not how I want that to pan out, but... Oh, nope, sir. Don't you dare. Almost got me with the combo again. Ooh, okay, that's good, that's good. Ooh, that's real good. There we go. Oh, it knocked him out of his temper tantrum, it looks like. Wait, it did knock him out of his temper tantrum. Wait, I didn't expect that to happen. This is good, actually, because it means if we can get a good, does he go straight back into it? No, he does. Oh my god. Wait. If that's the case, unless there's like another phase or something, this is so free now. And I don't know if there is another phase. Like, this guy's tanky enough, I can see him not having one more phase. Alright, are we done, or one more? What the? That was a little dramatic. Oh, nope, we're done. Okay, oh. It's nothing to lose your head over, man. Come on. A bloody cipher machine. Kings of the mechanical device contains cipher records. There may be someone who can decrypt the cipher fast. The Kings of Krot use cipher machines to conceal truths that must remain buried. It is a means by which they shroud the truth in darkness. Hey, Alidoro. I think he's mad I didn't summon him for the fight. Oh, there's also not a Stargazer here. That's unusual. Oh, there you are.
May this creature which woke to misery find peace. You showed great skill during this fight. You must have had a great teacher. In fact, your fighting style reminds me of someone. I'm heading to Hotel Krot for now. If you're looking for more clues about the alchemists, you should go there as well.
I wonder if the cipher machine has some significance there. Oh. Oh, pretty though. Oh, hey, girl.
I need more time.
Oh, she has petrification disease.
I swear I won't be late. Not again. Not like I was with Carlo.
Ooh. There's definitely a path down there. So, oh, there's like a few paths down there. Okay, so we're probably actually gonna go down there. Wait, is this a relic of Trismegistus? Oh, it was right below the hotel. Oh my god. It all kept. Oh, what a. Yeah, ancient ruins. Yeah, this is a relic. Well, hold on. Let's get a little victory really quick. Let's see. I can put one to capacity. And what are you doing down here?
Well, if it isn't the lad who stalks the legendary stalker.
Hi, Astarion.
I didn't see you there.
I forgot you had the same voice
Are
actor.
you hurt anywhere? No, you're not. So very glad to know you're unharmed, my good fellow. Like me, surely you've heard of the tragedy of the Zelator underground facility. Such a loss.
Is it tragedy?
To think she met such a horrible end. It rends my very heart in two. We disagreed on nearly everything, but there was respect, and on her part, greatness. I must know. Did she say anything to you before she died?
Follow.
The legendary stalker. And you know where she's going. If you do, there may be a way we can offer her a bit of assistance.
Oh, right. They keep mentioning this Rose Estate. It seems like they're building up to that.
The Rose Estate? Ah, you are perhaps seeking the Alchemist tram. There was a tram here once, a long time ago, but it was deep underground. Deeper than here. You can keep looking for it, but that tram to the Rose Estate's been out of commission for ages. I had assumed Veronique's Vanguard took it down for, permanent maintenance. But you might yet be in luck. If you're looking for a route to the sea, take this. This key was given to me by an alchemist before he expired.
Yeah,
He claimed it opened a secret passage to the coast. You can get more use from that key than I. Just past the ruins of the tram station, you'll see an entrance. Not sure why I held on to it. I just had a feeling it could be useful to someone.
What is this place?
This is alchemist territory. One might say this place is where all the ergo we use comes from. But the alchemists found something else underground. Something so dangerous, most of them fled. They'd say, retreated. Only mining puppets left in there now, still working away. But that doesn't make it safe. Let caution be your watchword.
Oh, well, you have a lot of dialogue, actually.
Me? I had some things to look into, investigating this and that. As it happened, I took a rather pointless detour. But I'm still doing my best, trying to, do something good. Veronique was my rival, but was she a hero? Yes, and did seeing her lead me to self-reflection? Yes, it did.
Oh, you had a little crush, didn't you?
And as I reflected, I've learned I simply do not have the courage for, self-sacrifice. I'm no hero. There is no greatness within this coward's body. It seems I'm really nothing like her.
Oh yeah, do you know anything about how dangerous it is down here?
Oh, I've only heard rumors.
Of course you have.
I certainly haven't seen it in person. I've heard alchemists found it sealed away in the ruins deeper underground. Now, I don't buy this, but my sources claim the discovery was alive. But not human. Perhaps that is why the alchemists seem to have cleared out.
Alright, well I guess that's all for now. What are we dealing with now? What the? Oh no, not those things again. I am seeing a lot of puppets though, so... Even from up here, I'm already seeing quite a few puppets. Oh no, this place is gonna give me... I can already tell this place is gonna give me a headache, huh? I'm already seeing like a million places I can fall to my death. That being said, I don't know what that cyber machine is for, so we should probably figure that out really quick. Probably won't take long. It's not like we have a lot of people to talk to at this version of Hotel Krot. Oh, we do got pet the kitty again, though, really quick. Oh. Okay, you're just gonna tell me. There he is.
You made it out of the underground facility. I'm glad you're okay. Speaking of which, I see you have an alchemist's cipher machine. These are devices used to store confidential information. Decrypting it should reveal what the owner's hidden, but it requires a matching key. Luckily, I found a few during my travels. If I might, I will take it off your hands. I can't offer anything in exchange, but if I can unlock it, we could gain valuable insight about the alchemists.
And loot?
We share a common enemy, so I would like to offer my cooperation.
And loot?
Any enemy of the alchemists as a friend of mine. Come to me anytime.
Yes, sir. Crack this sucker open.
Let's unlock it and see what's inside. We're in luck. It still functions. This reminds me of a tale I once heard. about the ghost crocodile that haunts the zoo. Most people thought it was an urban legend, but I'd always found it troubling.
Oh.
Find the mounted crocodile at the zoo. It might provide a clue.
Ooh. Target neutralized, no notable actions observed. Taxidermy secured in excellent condition as ordered. You're now the sole master of the zoo. Congratulations, Lady M. Okay, before we investigate that though, I gotta pet my cat. Hey there, kitty. So cute. And that doesn't spark joy, I don't know what does. Alright, yeah, that'll be a good way to wind down. We'll go to the zoo. Oh, it even marks it on the map. We'll run to the zoo really quick, and then... yeah, I think we'll see where this cipher leads, and that'll be a good place to end it. As soon as you load. Okay. Honestly, this DLC is a lot bigger than I thought it would be, too. Like, this is a very... like, I can see why it took them so long to get this DLC out. Like, this is a much bigger... okay, you can calm down with that. You can calm down, too. This is a much, like, more fleshed out, like, story and campaign than I expected to have a DLC. Like, this almost feels like I can see why they call it Lies of P Overture, because it feels like a separate game, almost. Like, they did pretty good. Alright, so. One of the scales is actually a button. What does the button do? Oh. The likelihood that the crocodile consumed human flesh is low. I found no human tissue or blood between the reptile's teeth or within its gular fold. The reptile's throat was free of fibers that human clothing would have left behind. Furthermore, the wound on the colonel's corpse is inconsistent with the bite of a crocodile. In light of these facts, it is highly unlikely Rex the crocodile killed Colonel Little. I conclude the incident was, in fact, murder. Some writing scribbled below the report. I should have known something like this would happen the moment they took an interest in the zoo. If this note is read by someone of good and just character, please reveal the truth to the world. In my cowardice, I cannot. If this message is buried away, I pray a great curse befalls those alchemist parasites. Okay. Dark Sea of Crowd discovered can be reported to the tracker. Oh, okay, so we can now go tell him what we discovered, and maybe he'll reward us for it. I see. Man, the alchemists really are kind of the worst, huh? Like, I already got that vibe from like the base game, but like they really are driving home in this DLC. Like, no, the alchemists they suck. Oof. All right, hey man, turns out that gator story is actually a big old hoax.
Any enemy of the alchemists?
Yeah.
You investigated the mounted crocodile. So, Colonel Little was murdered. Most likely the taxidermist as well. To do something like this just to take control of the zoo. It seems human lives are nothing but tools to them. I'm glad you revealed the truth to their lies. You are a force for good. I am honored by our continued partnership.
A whirlwind amulet. What does that do? Temporarily increases physical damage inflicted when a dodge is successful. Interesting. Although I am more of a parry fanatic, so that doesn't quite mesh with my playstyle, but that's fun. That is the thing too, is they add a lot of like a lot of new toys to the DLC, and it genuinely feels like everything's really well fleshed out. Like they did a real good job of adding a bunch of new whatchamacallit, of adding a bunch of new... Well, I'm blanking. I really should be ending soon. My brain is frying. Fleshing out the repertoire of amulets and stuff you have available. I think that's a good place to stop, though, because we have a whole new area to explore now. I can always go back to the Abbey to progress further through there, too, if I need to de-rust. I might do that. I might just, like, at least get to the boss of the Abbey, the first boss that's in the Abbey, and then we might come over and do the DLC. I do, however, think that will be it for me tonight. Let me do a couple more shoutouts really quick. I think the bot might not allow me, but we will do a shoutout for Sun, who very kindly raided us earlier, as well as your Sleepy Witch. Again, I do appreciate the raids very, very much. And if you are not familiar with either of them, definitely go say hello. Persona 5 Royal, that brings back some memories. Let's see who we can raid. Because I definitely want to throw y'all somewhere. Let's see. We got a few options, actually. Let's see. I'm pondering. I'm actually torn between like 5 people, right? And there usually aren't as many people I follow live on Friday nights, actually, at this time. So this is kind of a difficult decision. You know, it has been a minute since I've gone to raid our dear old Cassifraz, so I will actually throw y'all over at Cass, who is incredibly lovely, very, very kind. She's actually coming back from like a bit of a long break from streaming, so if you want to go and say hi and just show support, definitely, I know she would appreciate it a lot. It looks like she's actually in between activities right now too, because I know she's planning to start Fields of Mystery later as well, and I think she's starting fresh, so definitely no worries for spoilers for anyone who may or may not have been playing or not. But yeah, I'll send you all over to Cass. Be nice. I'll know if you're not. But otherwise, that'll be it for me tonight, and I will be back on Sunday. We're going to do our first long Sunday stream. It's going to be the Xenoblade Chronicles. We're gonna start a replay through of Xenoblade Chronicles. It won't be blind, but I do want to revisit it. Otherwise, in the meantime, though, I am active on these social media sites. Not so much the YouTube one. I really need to start uploading stuff to YouTube outside the archive channel. But I do use Twitter and Blue Sky, kinda. And there's also a Discord server, which I do currently have set up for the old, mostly for going live notifications. If you want those, you can join, but don't feel like you need to. But that being said, that's going to be it for me tonight, so go say hi to Cass, be nice. But otherwise, have a good day, have a good evening, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you when I see you. Okay? Okay. Goodbye.